Hello and welcome to this week's edition of Armytage Money Talks. I'm Emma and today I'm joined with Brad. We had our ICM this morning and we were joined by a special guest, Peter from Star America. Brad, do you want to give a quick overview of what he was here for?
Yeah, so Peter was giving us a rundown of Star America, who've been bought by a European company recently, and talking about their 34 billion in assets under management, and with a particular focus on the infrastructure assets and the demand that's happening in the US for those type of assets. We've seen here in Australia a 30% increase in infrastructure stocks over the last 12 months, even though we've got a dwindling listed investment in that sector because a lot of them have been taken over. The demand for those sort of long duration assets remains high. So Peter went through the leverage in the system. So 90% leverage to value of companies. So really big debt instruments in some of these companies. But also looking at the opportunity for the Biden administration. So there was a report done by the government that says that 2 to 3 trillion need to be spent just to get some of those infrastructure assets back to scratch. So a really big opportunity for investment in the US. So it was great to get a handle of what they're investing in.
Yeah, definitely. Also, we've seen some volatility in the market. Can you give a bit of an explanation as to what's causing that?
Yeah, definitely. A couple of markets that have been moving, really the small caps. So a flight to probably quality and quality of earnings, and a really sort of sell down in small caps and perhaps high growth companies as well that when you use the bond prices into your valuations, some of those valuations have been cut substantially. So definitely seeing a rotation and a lot out of commodities as well, particularly the base metals, the lithiums, those type of stocks that have had really good runs recently. Bulks are still holding up okay. We probably see a bit more weakness coming through from them. But on the positive side of things, from those companies those particularly resources companies, they earn their money in US dollars. So currency's now under 70 cents, so 69.5. So really good repatriation of US dollars back into Aussie, and yeah, we're also doing some work on some other companies that have a large US exposure as well, so that we can take advantage of some of those improved earnings.
Well, that was good. Thank you for your insight on that one. And that's all we have today for our Money Talks episode. If you'd like to see more, tune in next week. And if you have any questions, feel free to send us an email on our website. Thank you.